Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're going to dive into one of the strangest, creepiest, and most infamous mysteries in broadcast history. For just a few minutes in 1987, two Chicago television stations were taken over by an anonymous intruder wearing a rubber mask of a bizarre TV character, Max Headroom. What followed was distorted audio, strange ramblings, unsettling imagery, and to this day, no one knows who was behind it. So, grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's break this down together. Our first part of the episode, the night it happened. It was November 22nd, 1987, a normal Sunday night in Chicago. At 9 p.m, sportscaster Dan Roan was on WGN Channel 9, delivering sports highlights, when suddenly the screen flickered. The broadcast cut, and a figure appeared. A man in a plastic Max Headroom mask. Behind him, a sheet of corrugated metal rocking back and forth, imitating the digital background of the real Max Headroom character. At first, there was no sound, just his unsettling movements. 20 seconds later, WGN engineers managed to cut the feed and take back control. Dan Roan reappeared, visibly confused, but he brushed it off and kept going. But this wasn't over. Next part of this mystery episode is the second attack. 2 hours later, at 11:15 p.m, the hijacker struck again. This time during WTTW Channel 11's broadcast of Doctor Who. Viewers were watching Horror of Fang Rock when, bam, the hijacker took over, but now his microphone was working. What followed was 90 seconds of pure chaos. The figure's distorted voice rambled nonsense. He mocked WGN engineers, hummed old TV theme songs, and waved a Pepsi can, sneering that it was better than Coke. Then, in the creepiest moment of all, he bent over, exposed himself, and someone off camera spanked him with a fly swatter. And just like that, static, the feed went dark. Doctor Who returned, but thousands of viewers had just witnessed something that felt like a nightmare. Next part of this mystery episode is the investigation. This wasn't just a prank, it was a federal crime. The FCC, the FBI and local police immediately launched an investigation. Experts believed the hijacker had used a powerful broadcast antenna near the transmitters, strong enough to overpower the official station's signals. But despite their efforts, no one was ever caught. Some say it was a group of tech students, others think it was a rogue engineer. But the truth? Whoever it was, they simply vanished. Next part of this mystery episode is why it was so creepy. Why? So why does this still haunt people decades later? First, the mask. The real Max Headroom was already unsettling, a glitchy, artificial TV host. Seeing a bootleg version in a dark room with distorted sound, it just felt wrong. Second, the randomness. The words he spoke had no clear meaning. They felt like inside jokes meant to mock the media, but twisted. And third, the mystery. The fact that he was never caught makes it feel like he could have been anyone, watching, planning, waiting. Next part of this mystery episode is theories. Host. Over the years, theories have spread online. Some believe it was a group of engineering students from the University of Illinois showing off their skills. Others are convinced it was a disgruntled ex-employee of WGN. A few think it was performance art, an anti-corporate statement meant to confuse and disturb. But no one ever came forward. No confession, no arrests, just silence. So, who was behind the Max Headroom TV hijacking? A prankster? A genius hacker? Or just someone who wanted to remind us how fragile our screens really are? We may never know. But for 90 seconds in 1987, someone, somewhere, was in control of the airwaves, and they left behind one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in television history. Thanks for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed this creepy breakdown, be sure to subscribe for more strange stories, mysteries, and chilling events from the hidden corners of history. Until next time, keep your screen tuned. But remember, someone else might be tuning in too.